you that perfect space to go outside and sit and enjoy.
We've got to talk about fiber. It's a subject that we don't always want to talk about, especially if we're struggling with regularity. This is a situation, Andrew, as we've discussed, most of us are simply not getting enough fiber. And if we've tried a fiber product in the past, chances are we weren't too happy with it.
Well, most of the fiber products that are sold aren't truly fiber products. They're synthetic fiber. Most of the fiber we see in a lot of packaged foods, it's again synthetic fiber. What it is, they take fiber from food and then they process it from a real food, and then they process it so it can be easily packaged into a processed food, basically. But fiber is something that generally is unpleasant to take. It upsets your stomach. It's something we struggle with. Fiber, although fiber is technically not a nutrient, it's one of the single greatest sort of nutrients, in quotes, deficiencies of the American diet. This time of year, we tend to eat a lot of rich food. We don't tend to get a fiber. We have a lot of GI challenges, stomach challenges, digestive challenges this time of year. And fiber is just a great thing to add to the diet when we're eating all of this rich food, more protein, more dessert. Fiber just makes sure everything goes through you the way it's supposed to. Our digestive system, regularity itself, is absolutely dependent on fiber. The microbiome that lives in our stomach that we depend on for so many of our healthy attributes, whether it's brain health because of serotonin secretion, that microbiome, the friendly flora in our digestive system, they depend on fiber to feed on. Right. That's how we nourish them with fiber. So it plays so many roles, from regularity to a healthy microbiome, that you just don't want to be without it. And there's no fiber in the world that will be easier, gentler, and dare I say, more enjoyable to take than fiber mucil.
And that's the thing, that's what people say, and that's why there are so many reviews. This is just a quick presentation. In closing, want to go over pricing. Again, these are all special prices for the last show of the year. Yep, final 60 minutes with Andrew for 2023. There's a 60, 180, 360, or a 1,000 capsule. That's where the pricing will be, but if you're ordering it today, that's where the pricing is. So again, significant savings. On that 1,000 capsule, that's a $50 saving if you'd like to order. Over 1,100 perfect 5-star reviews is really testament to what people say about it. Andrew, it's an easy thing to not want to like, and people, in closing, really do love this.
Yeah, I mean, fiber is one of those products like calcium that people have to take, but they love to hate. And I didn't settle on a fiber product till it was a perfect fiber product that had satisfied everyone in my family, all the guinea pigs in my family. And then once I'd done that, I knew I had a winner.
We want to mention Cholesterol because this is another, well, foundational product that people love because it's designed to support heart health by reducing cholesterol levels. And Andrew, there's so many of us who are looking to do exactly that. We need help with cholesterol levels.
Yeah. And when it comes to managing our cholesterol, managing those lipid levels, there are a lot of drugs out there that could do it highly effectively. But for a lot of folks, those drugs are not their first choice, either because they have side effects they're trying to avoid or other reasons. So whether it's statin drugs or what are they called now, the PCSK9 inhibitors, this is a natural way that uses an incredible tool from Mother Nature to reduce the absorption of cholesterol, reduce the reabsorption of bile, because every time we eat, our body secretes its own cholesterol and bile salts in our digestive tract. And if we could leave it there, it would lower our cholesterol. But unfortunately, our body's really efficient, it reabsorbs it. So what Cholesterol does is it reduces the absorption of cholesterol from food. It also inhibits and reduces the reabsorption of the cholesterol and the bile that we secrete into our digestive tract. It works perfectly with cholesterol-lowering statin drugs. It works perfectly with PCSK9 inhibitors. It works perfectly with bile sequestrants. Whatever you might be doing to lower your total and LDL cholesterol, this will work perfectly with it. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration allows us to make the claim that we talk about here, where it could help to lower total and LDL cholesterol and help to reduce the risk of heart disease. The reviews are amazing, and it's a product that you'll see the benefits. You should read the reviews.
Here's one quick review. It says, really works. It's always a good title, really works. I was desperate to try anything to get my LDL cholesterol down. I read great reviews on this product. I decided to give it a try. I had my doctor appointment recently and was amazed to see my LDL numbers did go down and is now in normal range. My total cholesterol went down to the normal range now too. I'm so excited about this news. I'll continue to buy this product. If you're curious to try it, remember you have till the end of January to return it if you would like to, and you get a full refund of the purchase price. But Andrew, when we talk about really popular, really successful, people tend to buy this with skepticism and doubts, and that's a healthy thing, but it's remarkable to see the results that people have received.
I think a lot of us assume that the only way we can make a meaningful difference in so many aspects of our health is with a pharmaceutical, with a drug. And yes, pharmaceuticals and drugs are very powerful, and many of them absolutely essential, and they have significant benefits, but it doesn't mean that natural tools aren't effective. And plant sterols, in whether it's looking at the portfolio diet or different diets to lower cholesterol, plant sterols, the ingredient in cholesterol care, is the most powerful of all.
This is our cinnamon high potency, looking to regulate blood sugar, looking for a product that's natural with no side effects. Andrew's cinnamon extract is a massively highly rated item, 4.6 stars. We're waiting for Andrew to come through with our phone system. While we do, I'm going to read a couple quick reviews so you see what people are saying about this and have been saying about it for many years. Amazing product. My glucose level was a few points higher than it should have been, so I started taking cinnamon and berberine. 3 months later, my doctor and I went over my blood work and my glucose level dropped well into the safe range. Cinnamon is a great product that works well. Great product. I've been taking this product for about 5 years now. It helps keep my glucose levels and A1C in good range. One thing that I like about this product compared to other brands that I've tried is that I don't get the cinnamon burn through the nostrils and down the throat. So I'll be sticking with this brand. I'll do one more. This time it's love it when something good for you tastes great. This was a reorder for me. I take it every day, sometimes twice a day. I open a capsule and put it on oatmeal or lattes and in yogurt and cottage cheese. It has a wonderful taste. It's good for maintaining healthy blood sugar. As I open this up, you're going to see an ultra-fine powder, obviously that very signature color of the cinnamon, the way Andrew does it. Again, all pure, the best in the world that money can buy. No additives, no fillers, no binders, none of the artificial stuff. When we're taking something, we want to make sure it's the best it can be. And Andrew, as you have done for these 27 years here on HSN with our big grand finale, I know that's always your mission, to always bring us the very best.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I've been there since the beginning. So that's it.
That technology for you. Well, I'm glad to hear your voice, Andrew. I didn't want to do your finale without you. We've got a lot of good stuff in the hour.
No, it's a busy hour. We're really trying to make it a variety show. So we started off with cinnamon. I think it's one of, as we age, one of the most significant concerns that we all encounter, whether it's sort of genetically determined, whether it's our body composition, whether it's our diet. There's a lot of things that as we age can conspire to make the management of our blood sugar a problem. And managing our blood sugar is an important part of our cardiovascular health, a vital part of our brain health, a vital part of our eye health. So it's really something we need to pay attention to. And cinnamon has been one of those ingredients that traditionally was viewed as an important part of carbohydrate metabolism. And what's fascinating, as we've encountered with other ingredients like turmeric, that the traditional approach ends up getting validated by the science. And so cinnamon is one of those ingredients you could take 1 or 2 capsules per day, and it just helps support healthy blood sugar metabolism, helps support healthy blood sugar levels, helps to keep those blood sugar levels where we struggle through other methods to keep it in the normal range. It's not a drug or a medicine, so it works perfectly with whatever recommendations
your doctor is already making for you.
And you can see fantastic pricing on the side of the screen, 30, 60, 120, 240, or the 360 for the cinnamon. Resveratrol, known as the fountain of youth. I wanted to get it in front of you immediately because it's been a whole year since we had it. Resveratrol is and is regarded as the preeminent anti-aging compound. It's inside one of these little capsules right here, the equivalent of 166 glasses of red wine. Yes, 166 glasses of red wine. If you speak to Colleen Lopez, she will tell you resveratrol. If you speak to Amy Morrison, she will tell you resveratrol. Resveratrol is amazing. Now, this is so new, I don't even have the usual charts, but I can show you here. The reason why I wanted to show it to you, even without Andrew, is because, let me just come around if I may. Guys, you see this price here? We've never had, and if we have, it's been a long time, 360 capsules for $99. It's a year's worth of supply. It's $100 off the price. The cost of resveratrol keeps on going up. Andrew's brought it in at $99.90 for a whole year, free shipping and handling and flex pay. I'm going to read some reviews to you so you can see what people are saying about resveratrol. There's a lot of resveratrol options on the market. This is the best in the world. Let's hear from Andrew and hear why it's so important. Then I'll read some shocking reviews of what people have said. It's called the Fountain of Youth for a reason.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here. I would have been thrilled to offer just resveratrol on its own or EGCG on its own for the price of them both combined. So you're getting two of what I would consider arguably the most important protective compounds that have been identified in foods. And that's notwithstanding my being a huge fan for turmeric and the curcuminoids that are contained in turmeric. But if we look at resveratrol, resveratrol has long been respected as perhaps the most important and potent anti-aging compound. Its most frequently associated source has been red wine. But red wine is a very difficult source to acquire resveratrol from in terms of the diet. To equal the amount of resveratrol in each one of these capsules, I think you'd be having over 100 glasses of red wine and several hundred glasses of white wine. Obviously not practical. For some people, maybe it's very practical. But resveratrol, there's a plant called Polygonum cuspidatum, Japanese knotweed. And that happens to be, the root of that plant happens to be just the most remarkable natural source of resveratrol. And so that's our source. We identified that source probably a couple of decades ago by now. So it, at that time, made resveratrol all of a sudden capable of being delivered at significantly higher potencies and at a fraction of the previous price. So that's what we're seeing here today. Also, you get EGCG. EGCG is epigallocatechin gallate. It is the most important protective compound found in green tea. And when we look at green tea and we look at red wine, those are probably the two beverages that have the longest history and probably the deepest, what we'd call epidemiologic research. You're getting the full potency of each in each capsule. You're getting 100 milligrams of resveratrol, you're getting 100 milligrams of EGCG. So you're getting an incredibly potent dose of each ingredient, natural ingredients, not a drug or medicine, in each capsule.
People talk about their skin, they talk about firmness and the look of plumpness and fine lines and wrinkles. And as Andrew talked to me on the phone, you know, as he's always said, we spend all this money on lotions and potions and day creams and night creams. Resveratrol is that Mediterranean secret that works from the inside out. Can I read a couple reviews? Because obviously the price is so attractive, it kind of breaks down the barriers, but it's what people say that's so key. Husband swears by this. My husband, who is skeptical at best about most things, swears that resveratrol is a miracle for him and cannot live without it. He feels it makes a big difference in the way his body feels. Thank you, Andrew. Great skin. Am I the only reviewer who's seen an improvement in her skin? My skin looks amazing. My husband even said so unsolicited this morning. I attribute it to this product. My skincare regimen hasn't changed. Love it. After years of topical treatments, there we go. This supplement has made the biggest improvement in my skin. Kathy says, amazing. I've tried tried many products. None have worked as well as this product. Amazing. That's the 6th amazing. I had forgotten what feeling good was like. I take 2 capsules. After hearing about resveratrol and reading much about it, I knew I trusted Andrew. There was no doubt I would purchase this product from this company. Can I read one more? I love this supplement. My doctor recommended the Mediterranean diet, and since I can't really seem to consistently drink wine with meals every day, I thought I'd give this a try. The EGCGs is a great bonus, and I thank you for offering it. That's my 3rd time ordering. I don't normally read notes, but I do want to read this because it's important I get it right, and it's information that you need to hear. Folks, listen to this for a second. It supports the health of the skin, and listen to this, may help protect the skin from oxidization and photo damage. This next line is the kicker. May act to help slow down cellular aging. May act to help slow down cellular aging. Don't we all want that? Helps to support and maintain a healthy liver function. May help support normal cholesterol levels already in the normal range. May help support the immune system. There's body-wide benefits. Beauty benefits always go to the top of the list because everybody's so excited about resveratrol. The reason most people don't buy resveratrol is because it's way too expensive. For the big debut of the monthly special, there's $100 off that 360 caps. I don't think it's ever been that cheap. I don't want to misspeak, but I always remember it with a 1 in front of it. $99.90 gets you a year's worth supply of resveratrol. Take 1 a day and feel and see the benefits. That's the joy of being able to order it. I know many of us are big Andrew Lessman fans, and anything Andrew brings out, we're straight there. But with resveratrol, this is a proven winner, not just with Andrew, but with all different brands. But as usual, Andrew does it better than anybody else. Excited to see so many people jumping in. If you've been looking for the beauty product for 2024, it's here. Andrew will be talking about it later in the month, but the sooner you buy it, the sooner you start to feel the benefits and see the differences. So I'm excited for you to be in first. Again, I don't have a pricing chart. That's how new this is. But if you want the 360 caps, most popular. Second most popular is the 180. Third is actually the 30 caps. You can do the 30 if you want as a try me, but the pricing expires. So at 99 and change, it's worth every single penny. Andrew's Healthy Hair, Skin and Nails is about a confidence boost that you can feel and that you can see in a matter of days. We have special pricing today that is expiring at midnight. Expiring at midnight. Andrew, it's based on science. It's a formula that's evolved. It is our biggest selling and most reordered product ever in our company history.
Well, to give a sense of how much more, it's more economical today. Even at the price we're looking at today, it's lower cost than the Today Special was when we introduced it. I think it was now getting close to 30 years ago. When you look at this formula, the original Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails, if we look at one of the key ingredients, there's more than a dozen ingredients. If you look at one of the key ingredients in it, our special biotin. Our special biotin in the original Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails was 500 micrograms per 2 capsules. Today, we've raised that just a little. It's 10 times as much. So it's less of a cost, it's lower cost per capsule than it was, and it's got 10 times the potency of its key ingredient. We've added MSM, methylsulfonylmethane, so it's become an even more complete, a more comprehensive product, and it's become pennies a capsule. Yeah. So you could take 1 capsule or 2 capsules per day. You do not need to take more, and it delivers the key ingredients that when a dermatologist is talking to you about the key nutritional ingredients to support the growth of healthy hair, skin, nails that might be dry, brittle, cracked, that might break off prematurely, hair that might do the same, that just won't grow out. This is what we read in the reviews. Then Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails, that's the foundational nutrition that these tissues, unlike all the other tissues in your body, those basically have a job of maintaining themselves. Your hair, skin, and nails has a whole nother job, and that's growing constantly from the moment we're born until the day we leave. Those tissues never, ever stop growing. They have very specialized requirements, And when you deliver them, you have an opportunity to see a significant difference.
It's so funny because before I left to go to work today, my wife, Chelsea, said, are you on with Andrew anytime soon? I said, I'm on today. Why? What do you need? She said, healthy hair, skin, and nails. So I know I am one of the thousands of people that have placed an order today to take advantage of the savings, to take advantage of the value. Even the largest size, 360 caps is only $59.90. I'll read two very quick reviews. I mean, I could spend 3, 4, 5 hours going over the nearly 5,000 reviews that are perfect. I was a skeptic and now I'm 100% sold. I tried the Healthy Hair, Skin and Nails vitamins. After 30 days, I noticed marked improvement in my hair's overall health and exceptional growth. My nails were previously so weak and brittle that my manicurist actually asked if I was using something new on my nails. I was shocked she actually noticed too. I just ordered a restock on these and won't be without them ever. And then finally, Anna in California says, I noticed a difference. I noticed a difference in my skin, hair, and nails. It's a fountain of youth in a bottle. I have gotten compliments on how lovely my skin looks and asked what I'm using on my skin. I just tell them, I found the fountain of youth in a bottle. I can't overstate how big a deal this is. All the beauty brands that you see, all the creams that you see, the serums that you see, this product is the most highly reviewed and best-selling beauty product ever at HSN. And Andrew, to think about it, as you often talk about, in the beginning, you questioned whether or not this was a product that you wanted to bring to air.
I didn't just question it. For several years, I refused. That as much as I knew I could make a product that would make a visible difference, maybe I took myself too seriously, but I thought, we're busy making products that lower your cholesterol. We're making products that are essential for your joint tissue. We're making serious products that deal with serious issues. This is a vanity issue. And then I realized that it's not about vanity. It's about how we feel about ourselves. And whether it's our diet, whether it's our genetics, whether it's health conditions we might have or medicines we take, we have a lot of challenges with our hair, skin, and nail growth and the condition. And the nutrition we get from our diet is insufficient to support the growth of these tissues that I said before. It's the largest organ in our body, our hair, skin, and nails. It's bigger than the cardiovascular system. It's bigger than the nervous system. And it never stops growing. So if you really don't think in terms of specialized nutrition, you're going to be hard-pressed to have these tissues look their very best, be their very best. And so I eventually realized that how we feel about ourselves is directly related to how we feel other people see us.
Right.
And that's about the health of our hair, skin, and nails. So it's something that I was wrong to wait so many years, and it rapidly at the time became our most popular product. And the reviews, there's thousands and thousands of reviews, and the product is as good as any product of this kind could be, delivering what you need at an incredibly affordable price.
For $3, $6, or $12.
Yeah, unfortunately, we won't have any available in January.
No.
This is it. We just did a little sneak peek. We sampled some of it to folks who had made some orders earlier, about a month ago, actually. Yeah. We already got about 24 reviews at procaps.com, and I'd be happy if half of them were 5-star. Of the 24 reviews, 24 are 5-star. The words used to describe the product is kind of ridiculous, that no one would ever imagine that a bar soap, that they could wash their face with it and not even feel like they needed to put moisturizer after using soap. Soap is inherently stripping. Soap is alkaline. Soap, unless you put a bunch of additives in it, is going to be not a good thing to ever put on your skin. Soap is not this wonderful natural ingredient. Soap is an industrial product. Soap is the result of something called saponification. It's a result of fat being reacted to sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, two of the most caustic substances, kind of just caustic, poisonous substances on planet Earth. So soap is, yeah, it's been around for a while, but being around for a while doesn't make it natural. Well, the only way to judge an ingredient is what is the result you're looking at. How does that ingredient function on your body? How does that ingredient function in the environment? And fact is 4 ingredients. The reason why it's spelled with a PH, we didn't make a spelling error, because it's the exact same pH as your skin. Most soaps
soap itself is going to be a pH of 10 or 12, highly alkaline. Ours is 5.7, the same pH as your skin. And it's 4 ingredients, and almost a third of it is natural moisturizing oils. It's naturally plant-derived, and again, 4 ingredients. It's remarkable. You'll be surprised. I'm trying to be understated about it.
So many times we talk about things that change as we get older, things that maybe deplete, things that drop. Well, one of the things that we've learned about is glutathione, launched 3 years ago, astonishingly. It's flown by. Andrew, this is such a critical protective molecule that we've got to talk about.
Well, glutathione inside each and every cell of all of our bodies, glutathione is without question the single most protective molecule. Our body produces it. Our body, as we get older, it seems like an old story, doesn't produce nearly as much, doesn't produce it as efficiently. And if we want our cells, our body to be able to protect itself from normal modern life, from the ravages and stresses of aging, then glutathione is an incredibly important molecule. I've wanted to make a glutathione supplement for the better part of 40 plus years since I started making supplements, but there wasn't an efficient way, there wasn't a way to deliver glutathione in a fashion that would be absorbed. And the glutathione we have today, we finally have a form of glutathione that can be orally ingested and can deliver its benefits. We actually just recently made some changes to the formula, so I guess the reviews didn't transfer over. We only have one review, it's 5 stars.
Right.
But we made minor changes to the formula because some folks had complained that there was a minor sulfur odor. And that's because glutathione contains a sulfur-containing amino acid. Its glutathione is a tripeptide. It's glutamic acid, it's cysteine and glycine. So cysteine contains sulfur, and sulfur has a slight odor. So in changing the formula, we kept the same goodness of glutathione, but we eliminated the sulfur odor. But it's got 1 5-star review. It used to have a lot of 5-star reviews.
I do have some of the reviews here, excuse me, so from previously that I want to share with folks because they are amazing. Look at this one. It says, fantastic product. I've been taking this for 10 days. This is the first supplement that I noticed a difference hours after taking it. I thought to myself, I have more energy and I feel so much better. That's when I realized I'd taken glutathione. This has never happened before, and I take many, and I do mean many, of Andrew's amazing supplements. All of his supplements deliver 100%, but this one is beyond any superlative I could express. Thank you, Andrew. You are the king of vitamins. Long live the king. That's a good one. I agree. Glutathione. I began taking glutathione capsules nearly 2 weeks ago. Within a couple of days, I noticed the joint aches that I'd been experiencing in the mornings were better. I take a capsule each day, and I feel really good. Thus, glutathione has become a permanent part of my daily routine. Andrew, we mentioned feeling a difference. If folks order today, not only do they get a special price that is about to expire tonight, but they also can benefit from our extended return policy. Take it and see. If you don't feel better, Andrew, folks have till the end of January to return and obviously get a full money-back guarantee.
On all of my products, whatever you get, you could try anything that's at hsn.com. Everything comes with a money-back guarantee until the end of January. That's not something you see at the normal stores that we pick up our vitamins from. And it's something that hopefully gives you confidence that whatever you try, when you get these home, they'll be unlike any vitamins you see in any store.
Yeah.
And the thing that makes them different, most different of all, is that when you say, look at that glutathione capsule, you're getting your glutathione. There's no binders in there. There's no fillers. There's no lubricants. There's no flowing agents. We don't use any manufacturing additives. Everything is pure. You see all these gummies on the market nowadays, and some of those gummies can deliver like 99% additives.
Yeah.
They're mostly gummies with a little bit of vitamin D or a little bit of B12 in it. It's absolutely incredible. Our products are pure. You get the benefits you seek, and we avoid all the additives and all the problems of typical products. And the typical products, they're mostly made by contract manufacturers. At least 90% of them are. So most anything you buy in a supermarket or pharmacy or online is made by contract manufacturers who make thousands of products for hundreds of companies. We make everything for you. We make it ourselves because that's the only way the product is truly going to be different, is if we made it ourselves. If we relied on a contract manufacturer, it'd be the same stuff you see in all the stores.
Love reading reviews from fellow HSN shoppers? Reviews help everyone shop smarter, so share the love. Find the perfect legging? One-of-a-kind necklace? Go ahead, dish. Search Write a Review on hsn.com to learn how to leave a review from your HSN account. We may even use it on air. All of our reviews are from real HSN customers and verified purchases. We want to hear from you. Search Write a Review on hsn.com now. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app. Watch HSN live anytime, anyplace. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. And the shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever.
Well, it is time for the moment that I know we've all been waiting for, folks, to celebrate the first variety show here on a Monday with Andrew and I. We do have a special on one of Andrew's most famous products of all. It's the world's best coenzyme Q10. You can go into any store in America that sells vitamins and supplements and you will see CoQ10. This is better. It's more powerful, it's more potent, it's more pure. If you're looking for the sense of well-being or energy without reaching for the coffee or the energy drink, which this generation we know we're addicted to, this is the pure, better way to get it done. Now, people consider this, science considers this, research considers this one of the most important ingredients to certainly consume, to supplement. Here's what we're gonna do to celebrate our first variety show. We are doing the best value I have seen in a long time. There's the pricing where it normally is. If you are able to order today for our New Year's special savings, even the large size at $240 coming in at just $109.90. All of it's free shipping, and we do have flex pay on every single option. Andrew, you know I'm a major believer in your CoQ10 product. I never took it until I started to work with you. People always ask me, what's the secret to maintaining your energy levels? My secret is CoQ10, but there are mums and dads and grandmas and grandpas and people that are on the feet all day from work and people that are stressed and tired. CoQ10 is an amazing added ingredient to your daily routine.
CoQ10 is remarkable.
It is.
It's not remarkable because I say it is. It's remarkable because of the role it plays in our body. Unfortunately, our bodies do not make much of it. As we get older, we make much less. No wonder that as we get older, fatigue is quite common. Many drugs that we take affect CoQ10 levels, things like statin drugs for cholesterol, dramatically lower CoQ10 levels. Drugs for osteoporosis, bisphosphonates, lower CoQ10 levels. Antidepressants, lower CoQ10 levels. Beta blockers, commonly given for blood pressure issues or heart rhythm issues, lower CoQ10 levels. So again, CoQ10 is the critical molecule for moving the electrons around in all our cells, without which we have no energy. And if we have no energy, nothing in our body works as it's supposed to work. Optimum functioning of any cell, any tissue, any organ requires optimum resources in terms of energy. CoQ10 is that critical limiting factor in our cells. So it's something that I knew about since I was in school, but we started incorporating it into products in 1984.
Yes.
Oh, I believe we did so before anyone else. So this will mark 40 years of my incorporating CoQ10 into my supplements. 40 years. It's an ingredient that's relatively recently discovered by most people, relatively recently discovered by most companies. If they've been doing it for a while, they've been doing it for about 20 years or so. We've been doing it for 40 years. I've been taking it for 40 years. I would not go a day without it. If you understand how the body works, as I always say, if you just follow Mother Nature And I think the best part about all the advancements in science is with the advancements in science, we don't find ways to bypass Mother Nature.
Right.
We find ways to better understand Mother Nature. And if we understand her better, then we could basically let her do what she needs to do on our behalf, and as I love to say, get out of her way. So we deliver the best natural CoQ10. We don't deliver additives with it. We add some B-complex vitamins because CoQ10 needs them to do what it does. And then, as I love to say, we get out of Mother Nature's way. The best natural CoQ10, we've been doing it for 40 years, and nothing comes close. The reviews are virtually perfect on this product.
I'm going to read 3 reviews and invite you to shop. We have nearly 800 orders coming through. Everything we've done tonight has been a really special deal. Still to come, my host pick for later in the show is ginkgo ginseng, but our special item is this one. I know the Healthy Hair, Skin and Nails and Phytoceramides monthly specials, extraordinary response, as with the debut of our marine collagen, but CoQ10, best in the world. The big box store is not selling CoQ10 like this, let me assure you. I'll read 3 reviews.
Nope.
With nearly 4,000 perfect 5-star reviews, you get some idea. Waking up ready for the day. I was tired day in, day out. Go to bed tired, get up tired, not even wanting to get out of bed. Since taking my CoQ10, I wake up in the morning like I used to when I was younger, ready to start the day. This is how we want 2024 to go. This is why it's the perfect time to order it. Love, love, love this. My husband and I have been taking these for 3 months now. I feel a difference in my health, mind, and energy level. They really have helped me and my husband, and I make sure we are stocked up because I never want to run out. I love it so much. And one last one, my #1 product from Andrew Lessman. I am so glad I purchased the largest bottle. After 2 months, the difference in my focus and work skills was definitely improved. After 4 months of 1 capsule a day, the difference is profound. It restored the clear and faster thinking skills from my younger days. Andrew, these are powerful, compelling, and enticing reviews.
Well, and I think there's thousands of them.
Yes.
Are there 3,000-4,000 reviews?
Yes, there are 3,600 just 5-star ones.
Oh, so it's an amazing ingredient. And all we do is make sure that we deliver the purest natural CoQ10 in a fashion that's going to deliver its benefits. And of course, when you look at an ingredient as important as CoQ10, it's naive to think it does it all on its own. And since most of us don't have adequate status of the best forms of all of the B vitamins, we make sure we provide a little bit of the B vitamins just to make sure that you don't miss out on the opportunities to deliver the benefits of CoQ10. And CoQ10 used to be an insanely expensive ingredient, that to think that the price we get to pay today for CoQ10, that same supply in years past, that $109 for the 240 count, back in the day would have cost about $500.
Right.
So it's just incredible. And we're talking about 40 years ago. So it's incredibly exciting that an ingredient that used to be inaccessible, we had to sell it in 30 and milligram increments. Now you get 200 milligrams and you get it at a fraction of the price that it was decades ago.
And again, the reason why we have so many people ordering is this is a special price to celebrate the first Monday Variety Show of 2024. The 240 capsules is by far the best seller. The regular pricing is very compelling. If you order it today, phenomenal value and 3 flex pay and free shipping. Andrew, I don't mean to sound crazy when I say this, but I'm obsessed with the idea that it was you that put the spotlight on CoQ10 in the United States of America. You led and others follow. This isn't just a CoQ10 product, it is the CoQ10 product.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of anyone else. In fact, the company from which I purchased CoQ10 from Japan, the original makers of natural CoQ10, the company from which I purchased, they were not importing or exporting CoQ10 to anyone else in the United States at that time. And we had to jump through hoops even to get quantities for us to analyze and make sure that it exactly what we wanted. It was natural, and the product was perfect, flawless, just as it is today. So it's something I'm proud of, as they say, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I never thought of patenting the idea of delivering CoQ10 for any of these purposes or things like that. I'm just happy that everyone has access to CoQ10 today. I just wish everyone took advantage of it. It doesn't have to be mine. Ours is the best, but you just really want to make sure you're enjoying the benefits of this critical ingredient.
There is always so much feedback and so many requests for Andrew's efficiency product. In our household, we can't get enough of this. My wife takes this every single day. I have it available tonight at a special price. We're going to talk about immune support as well as many other things, but with no calories, no sugar, and no carbohydrates. Andrew, you wanted to crack the code of reinventing a vitamin C drink with none of the bad stuff, only good stuff.
It's not easy to create a product that delivers not just all the health benefits you want, but also tastes delicious.
Yes.
And doesn't have a number of ingredients you don't want. When you look at those other vitamin C drinks, they're full of sugar, they're full of all sorts of ingredients you really don't want to be consuming. What's great about our efficiency, it's just like everything we make. It just gives you the ingredients you want, none of the things you don't want. When you taste, and plus, our product, the cranberry pomegranate efficiency, you're getting a full capsule of cranberry. So not only is it a great value as an efficiency drink, but consider that whatever size you get, you're getting that number of capsules of cranberry, one capsule with each packet, each drink. So you do an incredible thing for your bladder, your kidneys, your urinary tract, while you're enjoying this delicious drink that's 0 calories, 0 carbohydrate, 0 sugar, 0 artificial sweeteners. It's truly one of our proudest creations. We've really reinvented the vitamin C drink to be a healthy vitamin C drink. I mean, it's the other vitamin C drinks, we really don't need extra calories and we don't need extra sugar. And our product just is, it's even more delicious. You're getting a bonus of the best cranberry in the world with each packet, and it's incredibly affordable. It's inexpensive.
I mean, I can't say enough good things about it. And for anybody that buys those vitamin C drinks, and you love the idea, obviously, this time of year when there's so much going around and you want to look after yourself and obviously support your immune system, if you were here and I could hand you this glass of efficiency and you took one taste of it, you would be sold as well, because it is honestly delicious. I want to show you the pricing. This is already off to a flying start. $30.90, $180, best value, obviously that larger pack size. 180 would normally be $129.90. Today it's $99.90. And Andrew, I'll read just a couple quick reviews because there are so many. Again, one of the newest products in Andrew's assortment and already beloved. This first one is for the original flavor, which is also my favorite as well. It says, I was given 2 of these packets to sample with another item I ordered, and I was immediately sold by the taste. I'm happy to say I bought 2 180-count bags to last me a year, so I never have to buy cranberry juice at the store again. Goodbye to that. Hello to this Andrew Lessman Efficiency Cranberry Benefits Powder that has electrolytes and no sugar and taste scrumptious. Thanks, Andrew Lessman, for more peace of mind. And then one more, delicious and beyond 5 stars. Andrew, you truly provide your followers with the creme of the vitamin C drinks. It was worth the wait, and I am truly blessed to have this awesome, nutritious vitamin C. I have thrown out the carbonated one, which is no comparison to your efficiency cranberry benefits. Powerful, delicious drink. I highly recommend this new superior supplement, and I can recommend this awesome drink to everyone. Andrew, the little packets, we throw them in our purse, in our pocket. We have some in our drawer at work. My wife takes one, has a drink every single day. I have them most days. You feel good just having it, right? It feels good to do this.
Well, you're giving yourself important nutrition. You're not compromising that nutrition by having a candy drink.
Right.
If you're going to have, 8 ounces of cranberry juice, I think is probably about 150 calories, typically with the sugar that's added to it.
Yep.
And I doubt that 8 ounces of cranberry juice has the same amount of cranberry protection as the capsule of cranberry that goes in each packet of our efficiency. So it really is uniquely healthy, uniquely beneficial. As I always say, with our encapsulated products, we put in no additives. With a beverage, we want to make it as clean and as beneficial as possible so you get all the things you want and none of the ingredients you don't want. And you'll get it home, you'll be blown away by the taste. The cranberry pomegranate is really unique, and that incredible color, that's not an added color. Those are the anthocyanins that are part of the natural color, whether it's the mixed berry, whether it's the pomegranate. Those are naturally occurring anthocyanins, which are very expensive, which are what make berries so healthy and what makes our drinks so healthy.
Well, for the price that you can see on the screen, worth every single penny. Again, it's, Andrew, you invest so much time and energy in making sure that all of these products are the purest they can be, the finest they can be, without the added colors and the binders and fillers in all different sorts of manners of things, so we can feel confident about what we are choosing to put in our bodies, because we have a choice, and when you know, you really do know.
Well, when we make products, we take it very, very, very seriously.
Yes.
Because that is our report card, and those reviews are our report card. And when a product that's all about taste, and we certainly all have our own individual taste preferences, but when something like this with 0 carbs, 0 calories, 0 sugar gets more than 95% positive reviews, and I think about 75, 80% 5-star reviews, that's quite an accomplishment and something you could feel confident trying.
I wish I could hand one of these through the TV camera into your hands so you could put it in a glass of water. Obviously, you see how quickly and easily it mixes, but the flavor is delicious. It's not only better for you than the other vitamin C drinks, it's tastier than the other vitamin C drinks. We're extremely busy. Although we're wrapping this one up, a quick reminder, still to come, make sure you're with us for the CoQ10 special that we're going to do to celebrate 2024 and our first Monday variety show of 2024. Coenzyme Q10, one of Andrew's best sellers. Andrew, any final words on efficiency before we move on to our monthly special?
Well, I think this time of year, we always try to reach for a little bit more vitamin C and B complex. This is a way to do it affordably, and it's really enjoyable. You mix it with water. You could dilute it to whatever your taste preference is, and you will not taste anything with no calories, no carbs, and no sugar that is this good.
Vitamin K2, MK7. There is so much to understand and so much to learn. A really important opportunity. Andrew, let's dive into it for the few minutes that we have. Again, you shined a spotlight on this that I think most folks didn't even realize what this is all about.
I've been talking about vitamin K2, MK7 now for well over a decade. It's kind of like so many other products that we talk about it long before anyone else does. So probably about 15 years. You're starting to see it elsewhere. You have for the last 5 to 7 years. But I always refer to vitamin K2, MK7 as the most important vitamin that no one's ever heard of. Yeah, we've heard of vitamin K1 maybe, especially if we might be taking drugs that have to do with blood clotting, because we have to watch our intake of vitamin K1. And vitamin K1, in fact, vitamin K is called vitamin K because of its relationship to clotting, blood coagulation. In German, where it was originally discovered, obviously things are spelled differently. Coagulation is spelled with a K, so it's vitamin K1. But vitamin K2, MK7, its role is not in blood coagulation. Its role is in the management and distribution of calcium in our body. So yes, it's critical that we deliver calcium to our body, but at the same time, too much or that ingredient in the wrong place is not good. So we know we need calcium in our bones. We know we need calcium in our tissues throughout our body, but we don't want calcification. We don't want calcification in our joints, and we certainly don't want calcification in our blood vessels. Vitamin K2, MK7, its role, I often say it's sort of like the calcium traffic cop.
Yes.
It decides where calcium goes and ought to go and ought to stay, and where calcium is not permitted to go and shouldn't go, and is damaging if it goes there. So it ensures that calcium stays in our joints and bones, bones and not in our joints. It ensures it doesn't or reduces any possibility or likelihood that it ends up in our blood vessels. In fact, the absolute measure of that is if you look at blood vessel flexibility. Blood vessel flexibility, artery flexibility goes down with calcification. When folks take vitamin K2, MK7, they notice and measure an increase in blood vessel flexibility, which is the best sign of youthful blood vessels, healthy blood vessels, is their flexibility, their resiliency, and that's what vitamin K2, MK7 supports.
Pricing, obviously extra special savings because Andrew is here today with some great today's specials. We're benefiting from extra savings, 30, 60, 180 or 360. That largest size, biggest value, $89.90. Let me read 3 reviews which follow really everything Andrew's just said. It's so many people opening their eyes to how valuable this is and how important this is. Innovative, happy to begin a new course from a trusted source. I sought the advice of my physicians before taking vitamin K2, MK7. My doctors did the research of the product and directed me to go ahead and begin a supplement as there was no conflict. I will no longer be sending calcium to my arteries. Thank you, Andrew Lessman, for the endless research, easily understood education, and quality products you bring to us. An essential oil. I take many ProCaps Labs products and love them. I feel they are helping me take care of myself for the days ahead. When Andrew first came out with this product, I waited for the reviews, then started doing my own research. This is a must-have that I would say everyone should start taking when you hit your 30s. Directing calcium to the right place and not the wrong place is essential. Keep up the great work. Andrew, it's that, you know, it's everything you just said. We know the importance of calcium, but if we're going to take the calcium, it has absolutely got to go to the right places and not the wrong places.
But what's fun about, if you saw me right now, you'd see me smiling. I'm not smiling because of the positive reviews. I'm smiling because I love that the reviews show that people read the science.
Yes.
That they might hear what I say, they get curious, and they go online and they start doing some research and read the science, which is really exciting to read the reviews that you don't have to take my word for it. If you dig into the science, all you'll do is get even more excited. And again, I commented on this later, one of the biggest criticisms I have is that when people get excited about the products, they say, why weren't you more excited? It's that, but I try to be even-tempered. I don't want to look like I'm some snake oil salesman. I want to make sure that all I am is an advocate for the science, not an advocate for the product, but an advocate for the science. And as I've always said, if I know I make the best products, then all anyone needs to learn about is the ingredient, and eventually they'll try someone else's product or they'll find my product. But I'm happy if someone benefits, whether it's my product or anyone else's. The key and the whole goal I have is just stimulating people's curiosity about taking care of ourselves, because the more we learn about taking care of ourselves, the healthier we become. Whether you take my products or not, it's unavoidable. The more you learn, the healthier you become.
It's one of the things, though, Andrew, that the lady mentioned in that first review was a trusted source. And that doesn't come easily. And that's taken, you know, all these years on television at HSN and QVC. And it's why we all continue to tune in today, because you have become a trusted source. And it's something you should be very proud of.
Well, that's very, very kind of you to say. And I take that responsibility. My mom always told me in school and things like that, when I did well on some test exam when I was young, that, okay, we now know you're smart. That comes with responsibility. So I take whatever gifts I had, having great parents, and being in this position now to make products that can make a difference in people's lives, to make them responsibly, to educate them about them responsibly, never overstating the claims. If anything, as I often get criticized, I understate the claims. I'd rather understate the claims and encourage everyone to learn and then to benefit from the product. So I thank you, Adam, for the kind words. I love the fact that when I go on air with you, you're a perfect partner in being a calm, rational voice and not high. thinks these ingredients are exciting enough on their own that they don't need any hype. They just need to be educated, provided the education and information. And as I've said in the past, the products then sell themselves, and the reorders come because the products work.
And on that wonderful note, Andrew, we want to say congratulations to you on a wonderful day. And one more time to wish your mom a happy, happy 90th birthday. Here's to many more. When will we see you again?
You'll see me in about a month. In April. Really, really exciting visit. A Today Special for our multivitamin Essential One. A Today Special for... So that's our big April is always super exciting, and this will be no exception.
Andrew's Ultimate Friendly Flora. This is an amazing probiotic that you do not need to refrigerate, doesn't need any babying, and can absolutely, again, make a big difference. Andrew, let's talk about 1,600 five-star reviews and 25 billion potency.
Well, the 25 billion, let's put that in context. We know that our planet is overpopulated. I think there's 8 billion people on it. So we have more than 25 billion colony-forming units in each capsule, not in multiple capsules that you have to take a handful, but in one single capsule. The other thing that's fascinating about probiotic organisms, and it's something that the other companies are so busy promoting their benefits, saying it's going to treat your constipation or your whatever your things in your GI tract. They basically position them like they're a digestive medication. What's fascinating about probiotics, I think once you learn that your what's called your microbiome, where these friendly flora exist, where these probiotic organisms exist in your body, called the microbiome, in that microbiome, just in the colon, there are more organisms in a healthy colon than you have cells in your entire body. And I mean, just let's think about this for a while, that a normal, healthy human being, the organisms living in their colon will outnumber their cells in their body. That's part of a healthy human being, a healthy human digestive tract. So it's indispensable for healthy digestive function, nutrient absorption, regularity, all of those things. So it's an opportunity with a product like Ultimate Friendly Flora. It's an opportunity to reconstitute what the way we live, the way we eat has diminished. That unfortunately we've so sterilized our food supply for safety that we want to avoid all the pathogens, all the bad bacteria, that when we sterilize and protect ourselves from those, we're doing away with all the friendly flora, all of the things we want in our microbiome. Unless, of course, we're eating things like yogurt or kimchi or things like that, where we have an opportunity, fermented foods. So it's unfortunate, but the way we live, the way we eat, it makes it imperative that we reconstitute that microbiome. And the way we go about formulating our Ultimate Friendly Flora, and it's been a labor of love now for almost 2 decades. We were working on it for 4 decades, but we couldn't find a mix of ingredients that would tolerate not requiring refrigeration. That was the first thing we needed to do, because we wanted to make a formula that would be stable at your house and stable with normal handling. We were able to do that about 20 years ago. Then all of the different organisms we choose are the organisms that in the research were demonstrated to have the greatest benefits in terms of our digestive system, were associated with the greatest health benefits. So you just look at the healthiest microbiomes from the healthiest people, and that's what we deliver. It's very straightforward research.
I was so concerned before the show, I didn't want this to get lost in the mix, because this item alone deserves to be on a pedestal and with a spotlight on it. It is a phenomenal probiotic. A lot of people always ask Andrew about what vitamins does he take. A lot of people ask us host what we take. This for me is on the non-negotiables, and I even have the card from when Andrew first presented it with me, and I wrote down the thing that got me into this, which was things like antacids and proton pump inhibitors that we were talking about earlier. They do inhibit you know, in terms of upset pH in stomach, making for challenges for friendly flora to populate. And when Andrew explained that to me, and I was using those as well, it made all the sense in the world. I need to help my body, Andrew, get what it needs.
Well, it's really simple to understand. If we take an antibiotic, it basically is like setting off a nuclear bomb for your microbiome. Antibiotics simply kill the organisms. If you take a proton pump inhibitor, it's like maybe turning the thermostat up in your house to 100 degrees. It's not going to be very comfortable for anyone to be there. So when you start taking a PPI, a proton pump inhibitor, or other things that change gastric pH, it might be desirable to alleviate inflammation or things going on in your digestive system, but at the same time, it affects digestion. It also affects the environment that